Party just for you. Don't you wanna dance? Party just for me. You ain't gotta dance. Dance and shake the
Kanye, you okay?
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now.
Stacey McGinnis is suing Katie Smith in the amount of $823. Ms. McGinnis claims Ms. Smith purposely made her miss her flight because she didn't wake her up. Ms. Smith claims it wasn't her responsibility to wake up the plaintiff.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Christina Perez presiding. Please be seated. All parties have been sworn in, Your Honor.
Thank you, Bernard. Ms. McGinnis, you are suing the defendant, Ms. Smith, for $823. Is that correct?
Correct.
For a flight that you missed, and you feel it's your responsibility that you missed the flight?
Yes.
Okay. Explain.
So basically, me and Katie have been friends since college. A mutual friend of ours was getting married, and we have been planning this trip for about 6 months. We decided we would book tickets together. In order to find a cheaper flight to Nashville, though, we had to fly from LA to Vegas.
So the wedding was in Nashville?
Yes.
Yeah. She was another college friend?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. So you had to fly from LA to Nashville?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we had our flight from LA to Vegas because it would be cheaper, and so we decided that we would stay in Vegas.
And from Vegas to Nashville?
Yeah. And yeah, from Vegas to Nashville, and we thought, you know, like, let's just make a night of it. Let's party over there and enjoy ourselves since it's going to be cheaper. And we both agreed on that. And so we end up going out that night. We end up partying, and her ex-boyfriend comes to the clubs that we happen to be at. And
was that done on purpose, or?
I wasn't expecting him to be there.
And you guys don't keep in touch with him or anything like that?
I don't. I don't know if she does.
Do you keep in touch with him?
I mean, social media here and there, but not really.
So it was just an incredible coincidence that he was in Vegas?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys are out painting the town red, and he happens to walk into the club where you're at?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. And what
And
happens?
so we end up hanging out with him for a little bit, but, you know, he ends up talking to me a little bit more than he talks to Katie, and he ends up buying me a couple drinks and not her any drinks.
And what you do when he's doing this?
I took it's a free drink, so I thought, why not? So, yeah.
Do you want me to tell you why not?
Yeah.
I understand what's going to happen now. Got it.
Okay, well,
She's your friend.
yeah,
He used to date her.
yeah.
He's flirting with you.
I know, but
He's flirting with you. He's buying you drinks, not her. Do you
Yeah.
even stop to think how
well,
that makes?
because they don't even keep in contact, and me
Okay.
and him, like,
Do you even stop to think how that makes her feel?
no, I mean, I
have the,
figured she
have the
would get
rules
over
in
it 'cause
friendship changed since I was your age?
I don't think so.
if you're done with someone, like, you're supposed to let it go, and if you end up like falling in love with someone else, then that's it. That's the way it is.
All right, that's fine. Okay, so go ahead.
So, I mean, he ends up buying me some drinks, and we're talking, and then he leaves. It really wasn't that long that he was there, and then we continue to party, and
Were they ignoring you, Miss Smith?
Yeah.
And why didn't you just leave?
Because I don't leave my friends drunk with another guy at the club. I believe if you go out together, you should come back together.
Okay. All right. So you and I are cut from the same cloth.
Yes.
I got that. All
Okay,
right,
she doesn't leave her friends at the club though, but the next morning she left me when we were sleeping in the same bed in the same hotel room. She left me to take a flight that we were supposed to take together. Completely left me. Didn't wake me up, nothing, didn't call me.
Well, thank God she didn't leave you in a club or in a room with a man.
Yeah, I
Right?
guess.
Okay, so
of
then what
course.
happened? So then you guys finished partying that night. What goes on after that?
After that, we end up we party a little bit more. You know, I don't remember too much of the night, but
How much did you drink?
a
A
lot.
lot.
A lot. Yeah.
Did you black out?
I was in and out.
All right, so what happens?
The next day, it's 2 p.m. and Katie's not there. I was supposed to be a bridesmaid in the wedding of our mutual friend. So the thing is,
And what time was your flight?
9 a.m.
And you woke up at 2 p.m.?
I woke up at 2 p.m. Yes.
Wow, you must have really been drinking.
I mean, I didn't feel well the night before.
All right, so then you woke up at 2, you realize it's 2 o'clock, the wedding's gone, past and gone.
Yeah.
Katie's not around.
No,
and what happens?
I'm freaking out. So I get all these missed calls from all my friends, the bride herself, like worried, where are you?
Of course,
I didn't get any call from Katie, none. She left me, like literally left me. And the thing is, our friend Michelle, whose wedding it was supposed to be, had me as as one of her bridesmaids, had Katie as a backup bridesmaid, an alternative in case any emergency or anything happened. So I'm pretty sure she like literally maliciously left me.
Coming up on Just
So did you just fly back to LA?
Yeah, I mean, I ended up having to pay for that flight back to LA because I missed the wedding. And she took my spot in the wedding. My friend doesn't even talk to me anymore.
And it was her responsibility to wake you up?
Well, that's what friends do. They. You would think that your friend wouldn't leave you when they knew
So
that she would get.
that's a rule that you do stick to, right?
Yeah.
All right, okay. All right, Ms. Smith, why don't you tell me quickly your version of the story?
I am an early bird, and Stacy knows that, and so I get up early every morning. We went out. Stacy got really, really drunk. I took her home. I walked her home. She threw up on the sidewalk.
You mean to the hotel?
Yeah, we went to the hotel. Sorry. We went to the hotel. I tried to give her some water. She knocked out as soon as we got there. And prior to us going out, Your Honor, we had discussed the next morning taking the cab in the morning. We were going to split a cab. I like to get everywhere. Stacy likes to get everywhere last minute. I don't like that. I like to get everywhere early. So our flight left at 9 a.m. I wanted to be there at 7 a.m. Me and Stacy went back and forth on. Stacy thought we didn't have to be there till 8 o'clock, 8:15. And I told her that I would be leaving at 6:30 to get there at 7 a.m. So the next morning, I got up in the morning. Stacy was still knocked out, still groggy. I had called her name a few times. I turned on the lights. I took a shower. I mean, Your Honor, I wasn't being quiet. And Stacy didn't want to get up. And right before I left, I said, Stacy, I'm leaving. Are you getting up? Are you coming? She nudged, leave me alone. And so I left. So when I got to Tennessee, and then I didn't see Stacy getting off the plane, I called the bride, Michelle. And Michelle started freaking out that Stacy wasn't there. So then that's when everyone started calling Stacy and whatnot. And so then when I got there, and Stacy could have gotten on the next flight. She could have gotten on the next flight because she ended up not coming to the wedding at all. And so
the 9 o'clock, you left at 9 o'clock.
We left at 9
And what
o'clock.
time was the wedding?
The wedding was at 4 o'clock.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
The point is she still stole my spot in the wedding. She
And
stole my
you're
spot.
not suing
and
for
I
that.
would have just I probably would have been late to the wedding. It made no sense.
The bride asked me to take her place, and I'm not going to not take
Because
the
you were
place
a
in my
because she
friend's
was a
wedding
backup, Your
because
Honor.
Stacy didn't want to get
And
up
she
that
knew
morning.
that she was a backup. She knew that. And I believe
So
that
I
she's-
should have just not. I should have said no because Stacy's not here.
You stole my spot in the wedding.
So why are you suing her? You're suing her for the airplane flight and the dress, or because she stole the spot in the wedding?
I'm suing her for the flight my flight to Nashville and back, the emergency flight that I had, and then I also got charged the hotel fee an extra night because I was there till 2 p.m. and they charge you an extra.
I'm really speechless. I mean, so speechless. I find that the defendant had no legal obligation to wake you up, to meet with your commitments. That was something completely on you. And that's all I can say. So based on that, I will deny your claim for $823. And good luck, Ms. Guinness. You're going to need it.
Judge Perez has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's case has been denied.